Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Herd 85. This is Pro Wrestling Sim. NWA hit the reset button. We are starting off crazy. Will Ospreay's contract is up. WWE have gone in. You've also got Kevin Owens' contracts up. And Bronson Reed. As you can see, AEW's gone for Ospreay as well. New Japan's gone for Owens. TNA has gone to Ospreay. TNA have gone for Owens. So we've got a three-way battle over there for Kevin Owens. WWE Raw had LA Knight and Jey Uso beat the Authors of Pain. Bronson Reed beat Dexter Loomis. Good Brothers beat the Creed Brothers. Braun Strowman beat Max Caster. Candice LeRae beat Blair Davenport. And main event, Dean Ambrose beat Toga Maccabee, 75. So yeah, pretty crazy start. Great hire for you. Hey boss, a friend of mine would be an amazing fit for us. Could I hire Sacramento? I mean, I'm going to reject that promise. Sorry, Brian Myers. I do not want to hire Sacramento. So now if I go to Brian Myers, he's probably going to be upset with me. Yeah, he don't like me. Turn him down. Turn him down. Right, we are going to kick off with an episode of Power. We start off with a tag team match. Pretty Empowered beat from Pro Wrestling Eve, Volcom and Lizzie Ivo. This got a 1.5, 53. The Ace, Macy Evans beat Heidi Howlitzer, 1.5 stars, 65. The Asgard Alliance tried to pick up EC3 Spirit following him not being able to capture the NWA World title. Maybe he needs to go for a different belt, someone suggests. This seems to make EC3 consider the idea. It's got 76. So the All-American girls beat Rina and Ruka from Stardom, so probably their first win. 1-star match, 48. Seema picks up a win, beats Flip Gordon. 2.5 star match, 52 overall. Charles Mason beats Charlie Haas, 1.5 star, 61. Warcrawl are in a darkened room backstage. Warhorse tells Bram he needs to reconsider this fight as he's already lost Connor. And if he doesn't back down, they will put him down. This got an 86. Dickinson and Salas Young beat Navarro and Robert Anthony, 2.5 star, 58. Bram in singles action, he beat Zachary Vance, 3-star match, 73, so very good match. In a post-match interview with Taylor Hendricks, he promises Warcrawl that this fight has only just begun, 71. Brian Myers, 1-star match, beat Trevor Murdoch, 60%. I am trying to get Myers over. Following the match, Austin Aries' music hits. He comes storming out, however, Aaron Stevens, with all the referees, they hold him back, 62 rating. Tessa Blanchard beat Max the Impaler. Very good match. Got 100 crowd reaction. 3.5 star match. 76 over final score. Following the match, the Ace, Macy Evans, comes out to the staging area. She gives Tessa a slow clap. She then gestures she wants that belt. And they got 76. In the main event, we threw together LAX versus No Remorse. Continuing this Santana versus Trevor Lee feud, 3.5 stars, 77. Awesome crowd reaction. We probably need to finish this feud off now. It's getting towards the tail end of it. Another good show, 69 overall. Slow gain of popular, 0.3 every time is good going. Alright, first I'll see what I've got first. A little bit of money. We've got Will Ospreay has joined the WWE. I wasn't expecting this one. Kevin Owens has joined TNA Wrestling. That's pretty cool in my eyes. Jonah stayed with WWE. NXT had JCJ beat Sol Aruka. So all promotions. I wonder how quick he appears on the roster page. Oh, there you go. Look, Kevin Owens. Wow, that's pretty cool. You know, I am really tempted. I think I might do a working relationship with TNA, because it'd be cool to get people like Eddie Edwards in or Josh Alexander. Although they are my rivals, but I don't know. Let's go for total popularity. So I don't really want to be. Maybe Noah. Maybe I've already got friendship with Dragon Gate. Or we've got MLW. Actually, you know what? Let's propose with the Australian company. Confirm. They accepted my offer. Thank you. Okay, we are at the 31st of July. So when we go to the next show, we will have to see how our finances are. So let's remember 5 million. Let's see where we're at. Right. We are sat at 4.5 mil. Not too bad. So the first 2 months then, on finances, I made 1.3 mil and then 1.8. Most of the money coming from my network deals. So yeah, we're doing okay. Production's obviously gone up. So we are crawling towards the territory of where I should start thinking about tying superstars down. We're not spending too much money here on wages. So to be honest, I'm probably going to do a little bit of a hiring blitz soon. We got a contract renewal for WWE. Indy Hartwell. Jack Perry returns from suspension, as obviously he was in real life suspended. I let an announcer go, so my commentary team's now just 2. And we got AEW Dynamite here. Let's have a quick scroll. We had Ibushi. So the legend that is Jim Ross, his contract is up for renewal. 77 on commentary. You've got TNA gone for him as well. We've also got Rampage. That trio's title gets defended so many times. The trio's champs retain. Darby getting the win. Lucha Brothers beat Private Party in the main event. I got an 84. And we have SmackDown. Let's have a look. Lara Valkyrie beat Nia Jax. Bronson Reed beat R-Truth. Vinci beats Howdy. Howdy's really jobbing a lot. Sky Blue beat Ivory Neal. A rematch between DIY and Street Profits. I got an 88, so that's a good match. Main event. A-Town Down Under. Austin Theory, Grayson Waller beat Rey Mysterio and Dr. Wagner Jr. 75. Pretty lackluster SmackDown, really, in my opinion. Well, I wasn't expecting that. TNA, well, I'm good at TNA. Well, I know how good I like TNA. They're doing well financially, so good enough is the answer. But now they've got good old JR. What an announced team that is. Kevin Owens as a heel. So yeah, they're doing well. Sarah Barnett signed for AEW. She is she's actually some sort of like fitness-based coach for the Performance Center in WWE, but for the sake of the game, she's an agent. You've got Kozlov's contract coming up with TNA, AEW Coalition. Again, the trio's title on the line. This time they beat Jeff Hardy, Bryan Danielson, and Malachi Black. You've got Ring of Honor. Had Athena in the main event. Sounds about right. CZW had Rich Swann in the main event. He's pretty good as well. Dragon Gate had a show. Let's have a look, see. For those that might be interested, we'll scroll down a bit because sometimes you've got gold class here, retaining the tag titles, the triangle titles, 6-man tag. Open the Dream Gate, and then you got open the Brave Gate with Dragon Kid there. G1 Climax is still continuing. Same as the 5-star Grand Prix, 86 there. So that might be worth looking at AZM. There's the big one. WWE presents SummerSlam. Let's go through it. So Liv Morgan retained the WWE World's Women's Championship, beating Zelina Vega. Wow, Thunder Rosa has beaten Bayley. Thunder Rosa is the new WWE Women's Champion. So Triple Crown, Orton here beat Bobby Lashley, retains the Intercontinental title. Him and Drew beat the Good Brothers, retained the tag titles. Oh wow, Will Ospreay of WWE now has just become the WWE Champion, beating Cody Rhodes, The Miz, Sheamus and Santos Escobar in a fatal 5-way. And then Randy Orton beat Jey Uso to retain a world title. Our main event. Well, not surprised, they're putting out the ratings. Street Profits defend the tag titles and defeat DIY tag team title. So that's not a bad SummerSlam in my opinion. Pretty good. Pretty good indeed. 87 overall. So back to the promotion wars. I beat TNA 5-2, so they're better wrestling skill by 1 there, and they've also got a more popular roster. Sounds about right. Still lost to AEW, still lost to WWE. Kerry Norton, can he work with Charles Mason? I think that's a fair request. We're going to accept this promise. If you accept me the promise, the worker will be very happy. It's not an unreasonable request. They just have to book him in a one-on-one match. So Kozlov is staying at TNA. You've got a couple of shows here. We've got a little show called Spark, which is we've got JCW here. Joey Janela main eventing, getting an 87 rating. G1 Climax is still going. Main event had Yo winning. Local indie show. That looks like Australia, looking at the names. Alright, yeah, so finally we're getting towards NWA Power. Storyline 68, 76, 76 and 61. My main event storyline could do with some buffing up, so let's continue the game. Alright, so Monday Night Raw. An interesting mixed bag of show here. With Braun Breaker, Jay, Andrade, Apollo beat Cross, AJ, Corbin and Sanada. They love a bit of 2 8-man tags. This time Braun Strowman's team won. Good Brothers beat the Creed Brothers. Shinsuke beat Sami Zayn, and in the main event, Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton beat Bobby Lashley and Dragunov. So NWA Power continues. So we open with Kevin Koo beats Charles Mason. 2.5 star, 66%. Ivy beats Rio Riley here. 3-star match, 64, decent rating. A bit of a random tag. We've got Low-Key and Vince versus Kerry Morton and Flip Gordon. Zachary's got some momentum going at the moment. 3-star match, 64. Max the Impaler absolutely squashes Teal Piper. 1.5 star, 59. I basically put it as a knockout finish, so that's why she got a massive overness boost there. So War Crawl call out Bram. They want to end this little war. Bram appears on the entrance ramp and he is joined by Vic. The announce team mentioned that Con has left the NWA as he signed for the WWE. Bram and Vic hit the ring and a minute more breaks out. War Crawl have a little retreat. So we've got a new feud. We've got Bram continuing his new feud against War Crawl, and this time he's been saved by another member of Ascension, old Rick Victor there. Murdoch and Burchill pick up a win. They beat Robert Anthony and Colby Corino. 2-star, 63. Tessa Blanchard defends her women's title successfully, beats Verta Vixen. 3-star match, 75. Not bad rating, or 100% crowd interaction. The Ace Macy Evans enters her match and comes face to face with Tessa Blanchard, who is exiting the ring after a match. So just building up a bit of suspense for this new rivalry. 81%. Macy then ends up beating Kenzie Page. 1.5 star, 63%. Brian Myers calls out Austin Aries. He responds, but it's just a distraction as the debut of Alexander Hammerstone attacks Aries from behind, leading to a 2-on-1 beatdown. So we've added the muscle of Hammerstone to Brian Myers, maybe playing like an enforcer style gimmick. So I'm trying to build him as a serious main eventer, to be honest. He's got the experience. He could help my NWA. In this feud with Austin Aries, only 66, but Myers needs building up. Tag team title match, Dickinson and Silas Young unfortunately are unsuccessful, and the champs Adonis and Odison retain for the Asgard Alliance. 2-star, 68. Main event time. Mike Santana beats Davey Richards in a 3-star match. This got a 68. Following the match, the feud between Santana and Trevor Lee has escalated in intensity that Santana requests a dog collar match. Trevor Lee accepts, and this will happen next week. 84, we are going to blow off this feud between Santana and Trevor Lee. 68 overall. We didn't have super high segments, but I'm still pretty proud of that rating. Quickly check the news. Yep, made some good money. And what we've got over here, Rey Mysterio's contract's up. WWE have gone for him. TNA have gone for him. We've got NXT over here. Wesley, the NXT champ, beat Brooks Jensen. You've got some New Japan. So I only sort of look to see if there's any title matches. Like, there you go. Kato retained the G1 Heavyweight Championship. Yep, so overall, pretty good day. Pretty good day. Well, another surprise for the books is that Rey Mysterio has left WWE and has signed with TNA Wrestling. We've also got Akio Tozawa's contract up here, and he looks to be potentially on his way to TNA. AEW Dynamite. Oh, have a look at this one. You've got the Lucha Brothers beat Los Faction Globulares, if I can get my words out. The old trio champs here retaining a 92% match. They beat Strickland, Okada and Danielson. MJF beat Jericho and Orange Cassidy. Main event, Kota Ibushi has won the International Championship of Hangman Adam Page. So I believe that's the third. Let's have a quick look at Stardom. If we look at promotions, we've got All Elite Wrestling here and their international title. It was vacated because Will Ospreay has left. So same with the Continental, yeah, because Ospreay signed with WWE. So yeah, a lot of stuff going on that day. Well, I don't know what TNA are offering, but man, they are picking up a lot of the WWE guys. Let's have a look at TNA Wrestling. I mean, financially, it's fine, it's green. They've got Kevin Owens, they've got Mysterio as a heel. They've now got Akira Tozawa. I've got a great hire for you. I'd love to hire Ultimo Dragon. You know what? I like that too. He wants me to bring in Ultimo Dragon. He is technically my champion, so I mean, I think there's no harm in bringing in the Ultimo Dragon. I would make him a legend. And he'd only be in a PPA deal. How long do I want him for? It's going to cost me $2 a time, but he is a legend. We're going to have him for 90 days. Face or heel? Face or heel? We'll go face. So I accepted that, and boom. Seema is very happy with that. So my roster, Seema, where are ya? He'll have some. There he goes. He likes me. He wants me to hire his pal Ultimo Dragon. Seema is currently a heel on my show, so maybe I'll do a little feud with them. So the new look TNA, how's that doing? Tommy Dreamer books himself in the main event. Alexander, PCO and Dina beat Akira Tozawa, Hammerstone and Tommy Dreamer. Thanks for jobbing out my my guy. All Japan here had Triple Crown champion in the main event, Kento Naoya. New Japan there had Bullet Club versus the Intergalactic Jet Setters. Kevin Knight retains the tag team titles. So this is what happens when you set contracts to random. Jade Cargill's one's now up. You've got AEW have gone for it, and TNA. TNA seem to be winning a lot of these wars. But I like having contracts on random. It just makes it entertaining. Otherwise you're holding out forever for people. You got AEW Rampage here. MGF beats Samoa Joe. We'll go local indie show. Oh look, Jack Manning and the Dad beat the FBI in the main event. WWE SmackDown. Chelsea Green and Piper Niven beat Ivy Neal and Laura Valkyrie. Uncle Howdy, Miz and Sheamus beat MVP Connor and Vinci. Cody and Odyssey Jones beat the Street Profits. Main event, Ludwig Kaiser and Logan Paul beat Will Ospreay and Dr. Wagner Jr. Wagner's been the resident jobber, unfortunately, on SmackDown. Well, that looks like another one going back to AEW's Jade Cargill. So she has a couple of title bets to her history. We've got Jessica Troy teaming up with Ashley here. She is Ash by Elegance, if you weren't sure. They're going to be a tag team for WSW, World Series Wrestling in Australia. AEW held Coalition. I had Okada beat Jericho. Kanisha Takeshita beating Claudio Costanogli. You've got Diana Peruzio and Ruby Soho beating TJ. We have DPW Believe the Hype. Tessa Blanchard with the women's title in the main event. Alex Shellef beat Andrew Everett. I believe that makes Tessa a double champion. Maybe more. Let's have a look. Tessa Currently has 3 titles: XPW Wrestling Champion, DPW Champion, and the NWA Women's Champion. So Tessa is doing well. She started as 36 overview. Now she's 42. She's building herself back up. I wouldn't be surprised, if I'm being honest, if someone comes in for her at some point. JCW, you had Nick Gage beat Blake Christian in the main event. MLW, Summit of the Beasts, Mystico beat Leo Rush in the main event. Let's have a little look, see at that one. That was for the world title. Got tag titles here: Akira and Ricky Champagne of the Falling, the Calling, Matt Riddle, and Winnie Mac with some titles. We always have a little browse at New Japan, but not really any big title matches there. Revolver, they had a big main event here, massive tag match with and a new champion. Did I see that right? I think I did. Paul Walter Hauser is your new Revolver champion. Well, why not? Mr. Hollywood himself. Okay, now this is interesting. Sometimes news is a bit random, and we got Ronda Rousey here signing a written contract with Lucha Libre AAA World Wrestling. We've got Mustafa Ali's been approached by WWE and All Elite Wrestling. You've got Kevin Knight being approached by WWE. The reason is they've lost out on a few talents, so I wouldn't be surprised. We'll see what happens on that one. Progress here. Progress Wrestling. Mustafa Ali is the Progress Atalanta's champion. We've got CMML here. Nick Nemeth is the World Historic Welterweight Champion. That's Dolph Ziggler to you and me. GC Dub. Denhausen is the Ultra Violent Champion. He is very evil. There you go. G Climax the finals. Got Yota there winning the Never Championship. Yu-Gi-Oh over here, and Homad winning the Junior Tag Team Championship. Gorillas of Destiny lost to Chaos over here. Yo picking up the win for the Never Strong Openweight. Just Cobb defending the TV title. Tajiri Ishimura winning the Junior Heavyweight Championship. Takahashi is the Global Heavyweight Champion. Jet Setters retain the tag titles. Shingo is your new, I want to say, World Champion, beating Ryu Lee. And then you got Naito retaining the Strong Championship. I'm going to have a look at that. That's more, it's intrigued me. New Japan titles. There's their world title. It was vacated because of Moxley. Because Moxley, Dean Ambrose went to WWE. That'd be why. So Promotion Wars still do better than TNA. Still get smashed by AEW. Still get smashed by WWE. Alright, let's progress to the next day. Well. At least some things go WWE's way. They've re-signed Mustafa Ali. They've signed Kevin Knight. So let's see how they fall into the equation now. There's Ospreay. Where would Knight? I would have thought there'd be mid-carders. Probably a good chance to see WWE's roster for the first time in a while. You got Otis there. He hasn't got a brand for some reason. Oh, there's Kevin Knight. Oh, enhancement talent. Ouch. So yeah, I didn't clock. There's Ali. There you go. So my only lower mid card, but it just shows you how over loads of people are on WWE. So Mustafa Ali left a lot of companies to join WWE. Monday Night Raw. Wow, what a match. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 on 5. The Kairi Sane's team won. You got Dijak and Ambrose. You got Tammy Tonga versus Shinsuke versus Neville versus Braun. Shinsuke won. Ambrose beats Sonata and Corbin. Drew McIntyre beats Sami Zayn. Oh, Roman Reigns has returned. Beats Finn Balor in the main event. That would have been good. So this is the last power of this episode. So we open up with Trevor Murdoch beating Tommy Bellington, the Dynamite Kid. 1.5 star, 654. EC3 returns to action with his Asgardian Alliance. They beat LAX 5150, who were joined by Shelton Benjamin. EC3 picking up the win, 2-star match, 62. So we're building EC3 back up. Bram and Vic in their first tag outing take on World Series Wrestling duo of Jude London and Paris De Silva. 2.5 star, 65. Good match. Following the match, Kyle Rossi, Crawl and Warhorse attack Bram and Vic from behind and beat them down. 76 overall. Everyone got a bit of an overness boost. The NWA World Junior Heavyweight Champion Ultimo Dragon in his one-on-one with Sema gave me a 4-star match. Thank you very much. And 62. Very good match. Brian Myers explains he has hired Hammerstone to watch his back as he is on the verge of becoming the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Austin Aries comes out. He said he's never been so bored listening to someone. At the pay-per-view, he will defend his belt against Myers just to shut him up. It's got 73, so the ratings are picking up. Natalie Nakov retains her TV title against Mima. You might have seen her in AEW from Stardom. 2-star match, 59%. TJP making an appearance for us. He's beaten by Zachary Vance to 3.5 star, 69%. Good match. So Tessa forced to team with Macy Evans, beat Kylie Page and Rochelle Rose of Pretty Empowered. The crowd really digged this match. 2-star match though, 70. Macy got the win. Following the match though, after weeks of tension, the Ace and Tessa get into an argument and then they get into a brawl. Surely this is the end of their alliance. This got an 81. Good rating. Last week Kevin Koo beat his partner, Richard Holiday's partner, but this week he took on Richard Holiday and lost. Holiday retained the national championship. 3-star match, 72. So main event hype, big fight feel. We got Trevor Lee enters looking focused. Santana enters. They stare each other down. Mauro Ranallo, Vida Scott hype the match. 65 overall. And our dog collar match, main event, 4-star match, 196. Wow, we had a major spot to boost the ratings, and Mike Santana is the new world television champion. The only thing that got hit there was Trevor Lee's overness. So we put in the work for that one. That got me a 70. But we got a 96 match, so I mean that's ridiculous ratings for NWA. So what we'll do, what's going on over here? That's my attendance figures. Let's have a look at titles because I like to see lineage. So 63 days was Trevor Lee's title reign. Santana's the new champ. So we go to storylines now. There we go. I'm going to end that storyline. Confirm. What we've got here, Tammy Tonga's contract's coming up. Joe Coffey's been called up to the main roster. Mark Coffey's been called up to the main roster of WWE. No Wolfgang though. Wolfgang left behind. Joe Gacy beat Tony D'Angelo in the main event at NXT. And we had another climax there. Alright, that, my friends, is going to be the end of this episode. As you can see, coming up for the next one, we will have the anniversary show. That will be for the NWA World title. Will be Aries versus Myers. We'll have Tessa versus Macy Evans, and we'll have Raw Crawl fighting Bram and Vic. And then, depending on the money side, I think we're going to make a good amount of money. I might go on a bit of a hiring blitz soon. But as always, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please give us a like, subscribe would be cool too. And as always, take care everyone.